Folks, it is a tough time to be a BTK fan, and if you're rooting for North America like me, you might need a couple extra firemen to help talk you down from that proverbial ledge. Up next, we'll dive into our boys' roller coaster of a week.
Welcome to MLBB Pulse.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around because we've got ourselves a classic tale of hope, despair, and late night heartbreak. We're talking about BTK, or as they're more widely known, Cloud9, and their rather frustrating performance on day one of the group stage. Now, picture this. It's 3 a.m., you're bleary-eyed but full of anticipation for an international showdown. After all, it's the morning before the U.S. celebrates their Day of Independence, July 4th. Instead, what do you get? North America and the gang getting mollywopped, not once, but twice, by Myanmar in a 2-0 sweep. It's the kind of thing that makes you question your life choices. Like, why am I up this late? Or, do I really need that Yoda Star Wars skin for my Smurf? And if Matilda is an assassin, why can't I play her in jungle? Now let's set the stage here. Cloud9 has a group that is basically a gauntlet of powerhouses. You've got the reigning M5 champions, Falcons AP Bren from the Philippines, Zan Yu Gaming from China, and of course Falcons from Myanmar. This is a must-win for Cloud9 if they want to keep their playoff dreams alive. But now they're clinging to the hope by the ends of those well-manicured fingernails, praying for some sort of a miracle where Myanmar or AP Bren suddenly just collapse spectacularly. Spoiler alert, it's not looking good. The reactions were swift and brutal. Former teammate Fried Chicken, along with a chorus of other voices, didn't hold back, calling the team undisciplined in their late game tactics. And honestly, not a lot of people can argue with that. When blowing a 7K gold lead in the first match, and in the second, it was deja vu all over again as they fumbled their way to a resounding comeback victory. By Falcons, that is. Now, I don't like to use the word choke too often, but I was physically trying to give my laptop the Heimlich maneuver in hopes that it would shake our boys out of it. And let's not forget the bigger picture here. There's a lot of chatter about whether the boot camp in the Philippines and all the efforts by Coach Midnight in the end with Sir Rose have gone down the drain. I mean, we're talking about a team that had some pretty choice critiques for last year's NA representatives to MSC, the Ohio brothers, for not making it out of group stage. Well, everybody's having fun eating pizza and telling ghost stories until karma comes knocking on the door. Cloud9 wasn't the only team to feel the heat, as my second dark horse selection, Team Spirit, also flopped harder than release week of Madam Web. It's the kind of dramatic irony that 16th century playwriters would gobble up, leaving half-high college students to dissect in their literary theory and criticisms classes. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's see how this tragic comedy unfolds. If you're like me, a North American fan, or just a glutton for punishment in general, then you'll be happy to hear that Cloud9, you can still catch their matches this Sunday in a twofer. It's going to be their last chance to not let those playoff dreams slip through their fingers. Will Cloud9 rise from the ashes, or will they cement their place in the annals of esports infamy? This is one North American caster that still has his fingers crossed. But with that, guys, I will let you go until next time. Stay tuned and keep sharp, gamers.